Hello, guys, and welcome to today's show. I'm Radiance Harris, founder and managing attorney of Radiance IP Law, and I help emerging businesses protect, monetize, and grow profitable brands with trademarks. I am so excited about today's show, and I hope that you will interact with us during the show. If you're watching live, drop below your name, where you're watching from. If you're watching the replay, just drop that hashtag replay so that we know that you watched it. I'd love to welcome Karen Doniere to today's show.
Hi, how are you, Radiance? Thank you for having me.
I'm wonderful, and I'm excited to have you here. So please introduce yourself, share more about what you do and who you serve.
Okay, first let's do this and handle this. I am so sorry. I am Karen Doniere. I am a forgiveness coach. I help busy women learn to release their anger, resentment, grudges, all those negative emotions so that you can experience healthier relationships and more joy and peace in your life.
I love it. So you're a forgiveness coach. So that's different from therapy, right?
Yes, it is different from therapy. I can give you, although I have a lot of the same credentials as a therapist, I can give you personalized attention, personalized action plans, tips, suggestions. We go back and we tweak things that aren't working. And I'm a great listener. So, yeah. So it is different, similar, but different, right?
Yeah. So then tell me, how does forgiveness or practicing forgiveness regularly help business entrepreneurs and their businesses? How can it help them?
Oh my goodness. I guess the thing that we don't realize, Radiance, is whatever that's going on, anything that's going on in our personal life, it's going to carry over into our business life. And so if we've got some drama, some unresolved negative emotions, anger, resentment, grudges, something, we're going to notice it. We could be lashing out at our employees, not being kind to ourselves, our accountability partners, our mastermind members, customers. It's going to transcend. Something is going to turn up. We're taking those negative emotions out on somebody in our life, whether personal or business.
So what you're saying is that your failure to practice forgiveness or be more forgiving could affect your bottom line in business, essentially, if you're not treating customers right, if you're lashing against employees, it could potentially affect the whole business dynamic.
Absolutely. Yes.
Interesting. Because I don't think people really understand that maybe their inability to forgive in their personal life could also impact other areas such as business, but they're very connected.
Absolutely. They are connected. Yeah. It's almost like that because you are your business.
Right.
We are our businesses. And so what's going on at home or wherever the situation happened, it will affect our work. We're not as happy as we could be. We don't have that joy. We don't have that same motivation. We're not sleeping well. We're not eating right. All those things.
Interesting. So then what are some tips that you have for the busy entrepreneur to start practicing or being more forgiving in their lives and in their business? What are some things that they can do?
I'm going to start with self-forgiveness because that's huge. With self-forgiveness, start practicing compassion. Start being kind to yourself. Start giving yourself a break. I know we have deadlines to meet. We have this going on, that going on. Be kind. Be kind to we need to be kind to ourselves. So practice, that self-compassion and that empathy with ourselves because, we do it so easily with everybody else a lot of times, but then we forget about us. We matter, you matter. So practice that self-compassion. And then positive self-talk is huge. The way we talk to ourselves when nobody else is around, that's huge. So we just have to be kind and talk to ourselves nice, how we would speak to our mother or our besties or our children.
Interesting. So what I'm gathering is that forgiveness starts with the self. So really reflecting inward, being more compassionate. Because I think it's interesting that you said, to be compassionate to yourself, be forgiving of yourself, because I know that often we're our own worst critic. And I guess if you're really harsh with yourself, you tend to probably apply that to others as well.
You're right.
I know that was a problem of mine. I was always had such high expectations for myself that I had those same expectations for others, and I had to kind of chill out a little bit. So it's interesting that you said that's where it starts.
It does. And that's a great self-reflection. With me, with my forgiveness journey, I was lashing out at my babies. when they were younger, when they were toddlers. I was lashing out at them because I was so angry and I didn't know why. And so that's how my forgiveness journey really started.
So then with forgiveness, I guess what are some things that you help your clients do? What are some exercises that you take them through to help them be more forgiving?
First, okay, two things. First, we have to figure out what the barriers, what's the thing, what's the thing that's stopping you from forgiving, whether it's forgiving yourself or someone else, what's that thing? And so once we figure that thing out, then we do an exercise, I think it's called Clear the Clutter, where we have a sheet of paper, or we think about cleaning out our refrigerator, right? Clearing the clutter out of our refrigerator. So the refrigerator is us, it's you. It's the whole complete beautiful person. Yes, your refrigerator is beautiful. And you're taking out all the things that's hurting you, all those negative emotions, all the grudges, the living in the past, the anger, resentment, all the feeling some type of way, all the hurt. You take all that out and put it in the trash bags and take it out to the curb. And so
take it to the trash. Take it to the trash.
It's no good for you. It's no good for me. It's no good.
Wow, that is deep. And that's really what it is. It's trash, right? It's trash because it's weighing you down. You walk around like the bag lady. So yes, definitely.
Mad. Yes, it's trash. It's no good. It's not helping you feel better or feel healthier or happier. It's not helping you smile more.
So tell me about your own business journey. How long have you been in business for?
I've been in business almost 6 years.
6 years. Oh, wow. Congratulations. I think it's a big milestone when businesses are continuing to stay in business more than 5 years. Because they say, I guess statistically, most businesses don't stay in business for 5 years or more. So, yeah, I know. We're Radiance IP Law. We're coming up on our 6 years in November. So, yay. Thank you. So, what is your number one business tip to business owners?
Okay, I'm going to cheat just a little bit. It's 3 tips in one. Be patient. Be patient. Trust the process and believe in yourself. And find a mentor. Find a mentor. 4.
Find a mentor. Believe in yourself. That is like my guiding principle. Believe in yourself. Did you realize that entrepreneurship is a lot of it is about belief?
Yes.
And believing that what you envision for yourself is possible.
Yes.
So I'm always touting that. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. So I get it.
Yes. And be patient with yourself in your journey. Just be patient with yourself.
Yeah.
Find a mentor or coach, if either or, who can help you and guide you along your way, because we all need help.
Yeah. And it's important to not reinvent the wheel if you don't have to. So if there's someone who's come before you who can make it a little bit easier, that's always helpful,
Yes.
So at what point in your business journey did you decide to start the trademark process, and what motivated you to do it at that time?
I think it was summer 2018, probably May-ish.
Okay.
I was just fine-tuning my programs and honing things and getting things together. And I was like, you know what? This program is awesome. And I'm helping women to change their lives and be happier, freer, more joyful, more peaceful. I said, I got to make sure that it's okay so that I can continue to be okay. So that's, I started the trademark process. Yeah.
Nice. And good. And you worked with an attorney. You talked about that. You worked with another attorney, which is great. That you didn't try to figure it out yourself.
I did not. That's why it was easy.
Yeah.
That's why.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. Right.
I didn't do it. Awesome. That's above my whole thing, my whole situation.
Yeah, it's not your zone of genius. You're all about forgiveness, not figuring out the trademark process.
I know what I excel in, and that's not one of the things.
Awesome. So what do you feel the trademark has done for you? Like, you have it. How do you feel it's helped your business?
People are actually impressed. They're impressed that I trademarked my forgiveness process. They're impressed. I'm still impressed and in awe. I don't even know how the idea came to me, but I was like, you got to make sure that this is a good thing, and you got to protect it, right? Because
Yeah.
people don't do what they're supposed to do. They're shiesty. So you have to protect your work. This is my work, my research, my zone of genius, and I have to protect it. So I feel good. I feel at peace, and I can focus on helping women to heal and to be better than they were yesterday. I don't have
Right.
to anymore.
Yeah, it's your competitive marketing edge. I always say a trademark is what makes you unique. Like you said, it gives you that peace of mind. As you're in your business, you can just focus on what you do best and not worry about somebody shady shyster coming stealing your brand, because it happens all the time. Like I was on Instagram and there was this beauty brand that was like putting this big post about how this big other beauty brand stole one of their taglines. And I'm looking and I'm like, y'all haven't trademarked nothing over here. Like if you want ownership of the brand that you are building, and you want that peace of mind as you continue to grow and scale, you need a trademark, period. Like, it's that simple.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm happy to.
Yes. If you're putting that work in, you need to protect your thing, your stuff.
Yeah.
Yours.
Yeah.
Like a secret.
Absolutely. 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 So how can our audience get in touch with you and learn more about your services?
They can get in touch with me. I'm doing success strategy sessions where it's 30, 45-minute session. And you leave with at least one strategy regarding what you're struggling with. So I'm offering that. And you can find me on Facebook in my community, Women Being Intentional, where we are so intentional about setting and achieving our personal development goals. And you can find me on Instagram, Karen Doniere. I'm about to spell my first name. You know I'm nuts. Doniere. Right? I had to spell it the other day, and I was like,
that is too funny. Well, it has been a pleasure having you on the show. Do you have any final words before we wrap up?
Final words is look yourself. This is what I tell people. If you're struggling with self-doubt, just believing in yourself, look yourself in the mirror and say something nice every day.
I love that. Self-love.
Yes, something right. See, I was bullied as a kid, right? And so I actually practiced that. I got bullied for this nappy, kinky hair and these lips. So, you have to love you. You have to appreciate and accept what you have and work it.
Absolutely. Self-love is the best love. And the other point you made, that forgiveness starts with you. Yes, that's deep. Forgiveness. Yes.
Think of forgiveness as a gift that you give to yourself because you deserve it and you are worth it.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much for joining me on today's show. I hope our audience was touched with your nuggets. You shared some wonderful nuggets about the importance of practicing forgiveness. So thank you again for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you all for tuning in for today's show. Hopefully you've learned something amazing. If you have, drop that down in the comments. Let us know what part of the show touched you today. Be sure to reach out to Karen, get in touch with her. Her website's karendoniere.com. And if you're interested in starting the trademark process, you know where to find me, radianceiplaw.com. I'd be happy to chat with you and share more about our all-inclusive flat rate trademark registration service. So until next time, take care. Bye.